Football has tonight we kick off week 3 with a great Thursday night matchup, as it'll be the Bulls of Rio de Janeiro taking on the Dragons of San Diego. Week 3, and we're underway on EA Sports. From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Okay, break. Unlock line.
They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage.
19 tight.
Willis looks to pass it here. Flushed out right. That's complete to Traylon Burks. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Well, looks like they'll move things around here. To the air on first down. Here's Willis. This pass deep for Okonkwo. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. You look at this defense. They were very good in the win last week against Jacksonville.
And the big thing for them was the interceptions. And you hear teams all the time talk about establishing themselves against the pass. You have no-fly zones and things of that nature. This group had a bunch of them in last week's game.
On second down, here's Henry. A broken tackle on the run, and then just on the other side of midfield, they get to it. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Well, this defense, Charles, really played well in that win a week ago.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there, and they came away with 3 interceptions in that game.
And with the play clock reading 4, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. Able to avoid him at the 40. And good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10. To throw, here's Willis. Throw to the right, caught by Okonkwo. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. Give him 30 yards there. 1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Henry forcing his way into the end zone. He was not to be denied. It's a touchdown. Well, I think Josh Norman can sympathize. He knows a little something about a run like this from Derrick Henry. I mean, that stiff arm might be the best in the business.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. And we'll see that Josh Norman play forever and ever, won't we? Because at Derrick Henry's size, 6'3", nearly 250, you know he's not shying away from contact. And here he just kept the defender at arm's length as he barreled his...
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. It's a wobbler, and it's intercepted. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. So they went for 2 and failed. They didn't use him on the PAT, but now he boots this one away with a 6-0 lead. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25. They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. Boy, so great to see the NFL back in San Diego. Remember, of course, the Chargers left following the 2016 season. So it's been a little while, but the folks here, they certainly never wavered in their hopes, their desires that they would get another shot at NFL football here in San Diego. And now that day is here. They'll come up now 3rd and 9. Here's Richardson to throw. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked off by Amani Hooker. Oh, able to avoid him.
Well, this had trouble written all over from the start. He's got 2 extra defensive backs in the game he's got to deal with. They're in a dime set. So everywhere he's looking, he's seeing a different colored jersey. And sure enough, this one winds up being intercepted.
A first down carry for Henry. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, and that could have been trouble. The fumble on first down. Now here's second down. Now Willis to throw. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete. Now keep in mind, they did have 3 interceptions last week. Couldn't quite come up with a first quarter pick that time.
But they had to like what they saw in terms of reacting when the ball is thrown. We had an expression when I played. It was called break on it. Every time the quarterback puts the ball in the air, break on the football. Go make a play and accumulate those interceptions.
Former defensive back. You remember those 3 interception games. It can be contagious, give you a little momentum.
They really can. And it doesn't matter whether it's one person or if you spread them across your entire defense. Everybody wants a piece of that pie.
The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. They'll run for it with Henry. And trying to push his way forward, but I think he's going to be short. And he is short. Derrick Henry denied here on 4th down. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They're riding a 2-game winning streak into this Thursday nighter. How easy is it when you're on a roll to stay on a roll given the quick turnaround?
Well, you would think it'd be pretty easy because everyone's locked in practice and meetings because everyone feels good about themselves. And for coaches, this is where they have to tell themselves, don't add too much.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Sean Murphy-Bunting. And he'll get this one out to the 50 to the midfield stripe. Good starting field position for him as they come up 1st and 10. Right at the 50-yard line. Running from the gun with Henry. Dio Dangbo there to make the play defensively. But you look at this defense. They were very good in the win last week against Jacksonville.
And the big difference in the game, their ability to force turnovers. Multiple, in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, the big difference in the game.
It was impressive. Now the question, can they duplicate it? Here's Spears on 2nd down. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Willis now off play action. Rolling to his right. Oh, a dangerous pass there, and it's intercepted. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They'll start at the 40, so great starting field position following the interception. A good start to the drive. Here's that's caught out on the left side. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. It's a gain of 34. 6-0 our score after 1. Set for the second quarter. San Diego in possession of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Here we go. 70 range. the 70 Ranger. Buffalo AC.
Now Richardson. To the right side, complete to Taylor. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
Let's go now.
From the 20, here's 2nd and 4.
Hey, check that. Street. Ready.
Running straight ahead, Taylor. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They run once more with Taylor. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Jonathan Taylor, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Dragons are an extra point away from taking the lead. Extra point by York is up and good. And they take the lead here at 7-6. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they are losers of 2 straight coming into this Thursday night game. Is it more difficult, CD, when you take a losing streak into a quick turnaround game like this?
It certainly is, because you don't get time to work on the issues that you've had throughout the season that caused you to have the record that you're having. You can't really get those set. So now you're trying to minimize those and maximize what you've been doing well. And I remember a game recently where one of the assistant coaches said to the head coach, forget our running back rotation. This guy has a hot hand, and they rode him to a victory. Those are things you have to look out for in games like this.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And this one will be brought back to the 22. First and 10. Here's Richardson with it. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
They started this drive backed up against the wall by the turnover. I love their fight. Planted their feet and forced the incompletion on 1st down.
60 even. Hurt.
And they'll go on the ground. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. Now, after the holding call, here's 2nd and 20. And they'll run it here. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Oh, the option to give to Taylor here. And he'll fall forward to the 29-yard line. This defense not budging. Back-to-back carries of just 2 yards. York able to send this one through. And they bump the lead up to 4 now at 10-6. So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble and bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. winless to start the year at 0-2, and now they get the Thursday night game here in Week 3. So I don't know, does the fact that they're back out so quickly cause help or hurt their cause?
Oh, I say unequivocally help, because you always want a Thursday game earlier in the schedule rather than later, just because the grind of the season hasn't really set in yet. But also, if they can get a win here, they get a mini open week, recharge a little bit, and carry some fresh momentum into the rest of the season.
The offense on third down tonight, they've only converted once in 4 tries. This is third down and 12. Now Willis. And for the third time here this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Julian Blackman. And nearly a touchdown as they finally stop him down at about the 3-yard line. So quite a turn of events. This is first and goal from the 3.
60 Maverick. Mustang 19. Hurt.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. From the shotgun, Richardson. Flush to his right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down. They'll go again from the 3 here on second and goal. Now they send a man in motion right.
Panther 11.
Richardson now on second down. And it's caught. Touchdown. Josh Downs, his second touchdown on the season. And the drive. Extra point by York is up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally, because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated, because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Richardson to throw off play action. He's got his man on the crossing route. They're going to hurry back to the line now. 1st and 10, Taylor now. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
They go play action with Richardson. Out to his left. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket, only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
On 3rd down, it's Richardson. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And touchdown! Jelani Woods, 59 yards. And the Dragons will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point by York is up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And with a 3-score deficit staring them in the face, they might have to press the issue here and try to get points out of this drive. And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. To the air on first down, here's Willis. He's going to wind up and air it out. And now here is another interception. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Let's go now.
15 seconds, all that remains for this first half as they come up 1st and 10. Play action. Now Richardson. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And got his man complete. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get him with 10 seconds to go before halftime. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this one almost intercepted. Had a chance to come down with it in the end zone, but could not hang on. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. And the hands team does its job. They're able to secure it. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators, they sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'll guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. From the 33, here's 2nd down and 1.
Cut 19. Cut 19. Drag 60. 18. Pioneer.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. And, oh, that would get a wide-up incomplete. Nearly an interception in the end zone. Probably should have been. 3rd down coming up.
Hurry, hurry.
He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. Nothing doing on 2nd and 3rd down after that 9-yard gain on 1st. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears try to go for it on 4th. An audible here to get a new look. Going for it on 4th. Here's Richardson. And it's caught. Touchdown. Jonathan Taylor with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Dragons' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. So they're able to capitalize there on the short field, and that might prove to be the score that turns out the lights.
The party's over. Oh, sorry about that. That's an old reference there, folks. But, yeah, they've been the better of the 2 teams by far, and that's great complimentary football right there. Defense gets the turnover, sets up the short field, and the offense goes right out and scores to open up a pretty sizable lead.
From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. A CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And, partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back.
and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
Now a shot taken on third down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
And my goodness, another interception. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. Off play action, Richardson. That's going to be taken in by Downs. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Richardson off the play fake. Now this will be swung out wide for Taylor. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. So just 3 yards on the completion there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Here we go. Go.
Now it's Richardson. And that's a touchdown, but hold on, there is a flag down on the field. We'll have to see what this is about. So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points. Extra point by York is up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
Let's go now. Hustle.
Now Spears to begin the drive. A nice little juke. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Three.
And Spears with another carry. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. And now they're in the hurry-up.
Bronco switch. Bronco.
On 3rd down, here's Spears. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. Now they'll look to Willis. We'll throw that one away.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable. And that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
And once again, that middle going to be clogged up as he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, it's Willis. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Henry up the middle. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down. And quickly they get to the line. It's a play fake. Here's Willis. Only a couple on the sack, but now it'll bring up 3rd down. You could almost see his eyes light up defensively. I mean, as a linebacker, that's about as quick as you can get to a quarterback.
So what did your 3rd grade teacher teach you about straight lines, right? As soon as you have those, you take full advantage of them. He found a gap in the offensive line, got to the quarterback, and put him on the deck.
Yeah, he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. And a gain there of 11 yards. Shotgun snap to Willis. Looking left side, that's caught by Moore. Touchdown! Elijah Moore, 32 yards. And the Bulls are able to at least get one score back. Great corner route there. Not only able to catch it, turn it upfield, and get into the end zone.
It usually involves a little bit of an extra move, doesn't it? You've got to get them thinking that you're moving to the middle of the field and you're breaking away to that corner. Boy, that was well executed.
I guess the last score wasn't enough for them. They want more. Here comes an onside kick. Now a timeout called for by the defense. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. I guess the last score wasn't enough for them. They want more. Here comes an onside kick. And it looks like this one won't work out. Hams team able to secure the football. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Richardson to the air on first down. That complete to Downs. Touchdown! Josh Downs, 45 yards. And the Dragons are closing in on a 3rd straight victory to start the campaign. Extra point by York is up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd. And now here's another interception. Picked up by Julian Blackman. And they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line.
Okay, break. Ready.
1st and 10. Richardson looks to throw it. His pass left side to Downs. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 25 yards that time. Downs going in motion right.
60 Maverick, 60 Mustang 19. Ready.
1st and 10, it's Richardson. And this taken in by Downs. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
18 Rattler. Panther 11.
Now Richardson. And he can't escape, and down he goes. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped.
This is caught inside the 15. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. 1st and 10. Here's Richardson with it. And it's caught. Touchdown. From 10 yards out. And the Dragons continue to run up the score. They lead it big here in the 4th. Extra point by York is up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Jefferson back out there to send this one away. From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
That he's brought down short. 2 yards there, needed 4. Willis, gotta have this one. That is caught. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. And the offense moving quickly to the line. A shotgun handoff to Henry. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry. Now a 2nd and 6. Now Willis. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. They set up the screen for Henry. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Willis is that's taken in by Okonkwo. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Willis wants to pass it again. And my goodness, another interception. And the return will stop right around the 25. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate, but we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way that this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. But their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
60 Vikings.
From the gun, it's Taylor. That tackle by Jeffrey Simmons.
Oh, that was a thing of beauty.